Conservation and recycling. Is it important? I will explore three main reasons why we would all conserve and recycle more. Conservation and recycling are needed for energy savings, conservation, and reduction of rubbish in the landfills. On average, each individual American produces 4.5 pounds of waste per person per day. Individual people and environmentally conscious companies can make changes to help lessen the impact of waste in today's world. Energy saving is so important because the electricity demands are expected to double between the years 2000 and 2030. All of the use energy every day for transportation, cooking, heating and cooling rooms, manufacturing, lighting, and entertainment. Energy savings is also important to reduce the effects of global warming. It also takes less energy to make a product from recycled material than it does from new material. That saves energy. If we recycle one aluminum can, we're able to save enough electricity to run a TV for about 3 hours. This would obviously depend on the energy consumption of your TV, but I've given a great idea of how much energy can be saved by recycling products. Producing recycled paper requires 60% of the energy used to make paper from virgin wood pulp. Recycling aluminum cans saves 95% of the energy needed to produce new aluminum from raw materials. All of these statistics can be overwhelming, but the main idea is that recycling products results in energy savings. Even small changes within your home, replacing traditional light bulbs with newer CFL bulbs, can add up to significant savings in the environment and your pocketbook. Energy savings is good for the consumer and it's great for the environment. Conservation is becoming an increasingly important recycling issue. In order to have sustainability, we must conserve. There are 3 basic R's to help with conservation: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce is making a smart decision when you initially purchase the product. Think about the amount of packaging prior to purchase. In the UK, many companies are given incentives to only make the product packaging as big as the actual product to cut down on the packaging waste. Here in the United States, we have yet to implement such an incentive program. Have you ever thought about how much a razor package surrounds the product? Think of a man's electric razor. The razor itself is 3 inches by 6 inches. However, the packaging could be 8 to 12 inches. All that plastic and excessive material used to market the product goes to waste. If we were able to reduce the excess packaging, we would be conserving. Reuse is the ability to find alternative uses for the products in the container itself when you are done with it. How many people reuse the empty plastic water bottles? If we recycled approximately 19 of these 20-ounce plastic water bottles, we would yield enough fiber to produce 1 extra large t-shirt and 1 square foot of carpet. The third R is to recycle. It is simply recycling material when you are done with it and purchasing material already made from recycled material. Recycling can refer to anything from the food scraps to your yard trimmings and even your home computer. It is estimated that around 40 million newspapers are printed each day, resulting in the equivalent of 500,000 trees ending up in the landfill each and every week. The EPA has issued a nationwide challenge to consumers, business and organizations, and industries to recycle 35% of municipal solid waste, otherwise known as trash or garbage. As a continued effort on conservation, we can help the environment as the reduction in deforestation saves the environment and the wildlife in those areas. If you understand the reasons why you should reduce, reuse, and recycle, and wish to make a difference, it is quickly understood that conservation is important. And finally, landfills are a fact of life. No matter how much recycling we will ever do, we will never eliminate the need for landfills. However, the reduction of landfills is important for cleaning up the environment and giving land back to nature. Easy steps like trying to shop sensibly, look for products you don't have much packaging to start with, and you're halfway there. Did you know that the U.S. around $1 every $11 you spend on food items is the cost of the packaging? Also try to only purchase the items that you need, and we will actually reduce the estimated 21 million shopping bags full of uneaten food that ends up in the landfills each and every year. Many retailers are selling reusable shopping bags for consumers and can help with the increasing number of plastic bags that end up in the landfill. Each effort by every consumer does make a difference in reducing the need for landfills. Surveys show that people don't feel like their efforts really make a difference with the recycling. However, statistics clearly show that easily each person can reduce the impact on landfills and that their individual participation does make a huge difference. It is important that we recycle to achieve a reduction in not only existing landfills, but any future landfill developments which may be needed as a result of overcapacity. In order to reduce the amount of waste which is sent to landfills, you must change the way you make decisions. Becoming a responsible consumer means that you're aware that conservation and recycling are important. Without your contribution, you will not see energy savings, conservation, or reduction in landfills. What does it take to change our habits or really embrace the conservation and recycling culture? Events such as Earth Day bring to light that consumers can help and have a huge impact when it comes to conservation and recycling. The culture will not be developed overnight, but we have made huge strides in the right direction since the original thought of recycling in the early 90s. People are aware of the impact that waste has on the environment and the need to help to sustain the environment for future generations.